Welcome to the Trident Analyst tutorial on managing geospatial layer information. In this tutorial, I will provide an overview on CAD and GIS information including both geometry and attributes, vehicle trajectory layers data management techniques using local layers, inventories, and external databases, and the various supported data types of layer functionality within the Trident Analyst family. When you work in Trident Analyst, you will utilize layers as a tool to store the geometry and attribute information extracted from the point cloud and digital imaging data sources. All layers create and store geometry in 3D. A layer represents a specific feature that you define for the Trident Analyst software to extract. Layers can represent an actual infrastructure object such as signs, poles, pavement markings, and buildings, or can represent more generic features such as surface DTMs and clearances. Layers are essential mechanisms in which raw data is turned into usable and exportable information. Depending on the complexity of your projects, the information extracted into your layers can be stored internally as local files or in external local databases or database servers. Local layers are for testing in smaller projects. External databases are for larger projects or for times when Trident Analyst is being used to populate a larger existing database structure. Some of the benefits of using an external database are simplified management of geospatial information created by a group of extraction technicians. Several extraction technicians can work on one project and save their work to the same project database simultaneously, allowing for all features to be seen by other technicians. Access to the external database is through standard ODBC connection capabilities. This means that all database platforms supported by ODBC are accessible by Trident Analyst, and SQL scripting is supported through the layer functionality. Some more common platforms used are Microsoft Access, SQL Server Software, and Oracle. If you have a smaller data extraction project, a local inventory database is commonly used. An inventory is simply a set of layers that include structures, domains, and data that has been previously defined. If you use an external database, the inventory contains only the layers you defined and the connection to the database. The database itself will contain all the project data. You can use inventories as templates for projects. Inventories are an easy way to ensure consistency in data extraction. The types of layers to use in the project depend on the kind of features you want to extract. A 3D point layer is for features such as light poles and supports. A 3D polyline layer is for features such as guardrails, brake lines, or edges of pavement. A 3D polygon layer is for features such as asphalt patches. A pavement line is a custom layer that contains pavement lines for specific applications. And a data layer is to support many-to-one relationships. Typical examples include multiple infrastructure items such as signs and signal lights that are mounted on a single pole, and thus share the common georeferencing of the pole location. This was a brief introduction to managing geospatial layer information. Watch the next set of videos to learn how to create local layers and external layers.